Hey, what's going on everyone? Aaron here with AFD TV, and at this point in time I'm just leaving the gym. We've literally just had a DELROY MCQUEEN seminar. It was DELROY MCQUEEN. He is a UK powerlifter. Hits some big numbers. He competes in the GBC, squats 370 kilos. So he kind of knows what he's talking about. So he literally came down to the gym today, done a bit of a seminar. I've got some bits of footage for it as well, which I'm going to post up. Absolutely awesome time. A lot of knowledge coming in, a lot about programming, helping out all of us with our each own individual lifts. Obviously, it's not going to be used for next week, so I've got my competition next week, but it was just a lot to take in that I can utilise for my next program and moving on from there, which I'm excited for. I mean, it's just learning from other people, getting their ideas, getting their outlooks and their views and everything as well. Really does make a massive difference. So it was definitely worth the money and worth the 5 hours of my time as well. I mean, with regards to my training, I managed to get obviously the seminar. I've got little parts of it recorded, things I think could be helpful. We've got my footage from yesterday, which was my last round of openers for squat and bench. I'd done two singles on each squat and bench. They felt even better than last time. So yeah, I mean, hopefully you'll enjoy it, guys. I'll put the footage of everything up. I'm going to do my own videos first, followed by the seminar, and let me know what you think, guys. And then again, I'll see you next week. Not a lot of training happening next week because it is a deload, but I'll try and get some footage up for you guys. Take care.
Okay, stop.
No, I'm going to ask you to do it, Steph.
I'm sorry, that's what I saw. I'll do the squat bar.
Space squats. Ah. Ah. way it's been.
What we do, what sort of assistance exercise did you do for squats?
Squats.
Squats. I like that. That's always my favourite answer.
Pause squats as well, I go through.
Sorry?
Pauses.
Brilliant, that's what I'm getting to next. My two main assistance exercises for me when I squat are basically you can change your stance in your squats to like close stance high bar squats, which is irrelevant because we squat quite hard on high bar anyway. But front squats is a big one for me. Front squats are a massive one because that'll teach you how to actually keep nice and upright and actually work your upper back muscles quite a lot as well with your quads. And also pause squats. And you need to be stable before you even think about bending your arms to do the next one. Yeah. So again, just simple things like that. You either bring two ways you eliminate bring your ass off the bench is either you bring your feet back further, but what that does is the further you bring your feet back, it basically restricts the amount of drive you can have for your legs. Or you bring your feet out a little bit wider. Okay, so first of all, we'll look at getting set up on the bench, and then we'll move on to the next step. Yeah, these benches are really low. So what you're doing, you're tending to try and do that too much, and then you're pushing back and you're still in that position there.
Yeah.
Okay? So when you're there, you push up, and the elbows are going to slowly rotate under the bar. So it's there.
So tuck and push out. Tuck and push out.
That's exaggerated. So you bend the bar on the way down, and then pull it apart on the way up. You're on that bench. Again, we're just doing demonstration purposes at the moment, but what we're going to do, what you want to do is when you're training for competition, be slightly further down the bench, you'll have a squat to help bring the weight up further, just so you don't keep the racks on the way up to get a no lift. There you go. How's that good, Mark?
Close grip.
Yeah, I do close grip, like two inches off my chest, like
Yep.
stop. So
Brilliant.
like,
Spoto press.
There's no actual sort of tension in the bar, so relax at the bottom.
See, the key bit is, that was good until you said the word relax.
Really?
You do not relax. Everything stays tight when you push in a tight position. So that's called a Spoto press, obviously from Eric Spoto.
What is, sorry, I didn't.
An exercise basically where you take the same grip as your bench press, okay, you lower the bar down to 1 to 2 inches off your chest, you maintain everything nice and tight, you pause, and then you press up. Okay, I quite like that exercise. And again, what you can do is do different variations of it. I quite like doing it with quite a long pause. That way it helps you basically train yourself to keep tight on the bench. So you're going to set yourself up the same way you do a bench press on your next set. So you're going to lower it down 1 to 2 inches of the chest, hold for about 2 to 3 seconds, and then you're going to press up. Let's try that for you to make it sort of optimal for strength gain. So if you look at, Jenny, what training programs do you not know about or you've seen in terms
Small.
Yeah?
West side.
Aaron sets their program. West side.
Huge, Juggalo.
Yeah, huge
Okay,
movement
what
training.
sort of things do those programs have in common?
Percentages.
Yeah, percentages, and you work within the volumes of work. And if you look at the percentages and the volumes of work they have in those programs, they all have one thing in common. It all fits in with a Paralympians chart. Basically, it's a chart that was designed by Dr. Paralympian. It was done probably about 60s and 70s, and it was done for weightlifting. And what it was designed to do is basically it done various tests on how many sets and reps, and the sort of the stress on your nervous system and what percentages have the biggest stress on your nervous system to help sort of eliminate the sort of risk of overtraining. And then they come up with this chart. So in basic terms, is basically you've got this chart here. So if you look at, for example, West Side, they do speed work in terms of their bench. They normally do 8 sets of 3, around sort of 50%. So if you look at this 8 sets of 3 is working to 24. And you look at base, that's the lowest percent range. So it actually fits in with that chart.
And when you say, optimal, is that rep range there?
Yeah, this is
amount of
optimal
reps?
rep range, and this is total range. So
Okay.
you can, if you used to go higher. So this is more optimal. I normally work towards the optimal range,
Yeah.
unless it's off-season training when I'm doing more repetitions. So if you look at, for example, most powerlifting programs, if you look at sort of linear progression, it'll probably start around 70%. Okay, so 70%, you're looking at sort of 18 reps. So that you can make it up into whatever way you see fit. I'd probably do, if I was looking at sort of like for work on sort of really, really good technique, so you can work on time and time again good form, I'll probably do 6 sets of 3, which work into 18. If someone's a little bit more advanced, they can maintain their technique, then we can start from 3 sets of 6. So whatever sort of fits into that bracket. But you notice as the percentages go up, so you look at sort of 80 to 90%, then you see basically the optimal repetitions go down. And then you look at 90+%, it goes down again. There's a significant decrease. Why do you think that significant decrease is there?
Central nervous system tax.
Yeah, how much it taxes your central nervous system. Weights above 90% significantly more tax your nervous system. So the best way example I can give on that, if you go to a health club down the road and you look at, say, young men training, which is probably the best example, and they'll go in there and they'll do a deadlift. They'll start off, their best deadlift is probably about 180. Then they'll go, oh no, I'm going to try that and again next week. They'll go 180 again. Yeah, they might get it, but it's a little bit more of a grinder. Then the following week, ego's getting in the way. They think, I'm going to try that again. 180 turns into 170, and so on. Why do you think that happens here? Yeah. The biggest thing with the nervous system is a lot of people can't get their head around. The muscles recover relatively quickly. So if you get DOMs in your muscles, you can get DOMs are probably, you can get them in what, 48 to 72 hours normally in most cases. Yeah, but the nervous system takes longer to recover than that. So, you notice, because I started Olympic lifting, first of all, if you get yourself set just before you're going to lift, he drops his hips right back. Okay, there. Okay, so yeah, it's alright, but what happens is you end up basically holding onto the bar and squatting up. Lift your hips up high, so go down to a set position, set yourself, bring your hips up a little higher, okay, and fall from there. See, as soon as you've done that, that's stopped that bounce of the hips, lift your hips up higher.
So from...
So bring the bar in close, tighten up, a little bit low, there. So you notice that's gone straight away, the bouncing off the thighs. That's how you want to deadlift. See that one simple thing, hips up higher.
You're used to getting that higher.
You can see you drop your hip.
Natural actions want to just drop it
Because
down.
obviously it's something that you've done all your
But
life.
see the
isn't it?
difference.
Yeah.
Because what the problem is, what's going to happen with you is, with a limb lift, you start with that position there, you get that bounce, you're going to get a point with on the heavier weights, it's going to make a difference. So you're going to get that friction on the bar, where the bar comes in just under the muscle of your thighs and the bar's just going to stall.
Right, okay.
So starting your hips up high there, you're not squatting up, so you're shortening the range of movement in a sense, but you're not trying to squat the way up. So now you're going to bring your hamstrings and your glutes into play. So it's not just going to be deadlifting through your quads.
Okay.
Just do a few more repetitions like that to get the movement back, okay, so hips up a little higher, we'll go from there. So that changes the movement apart. Try not to look down, so look forward all the time. That's better. What's going to happen if you look there? There's lots of different ways of teaching the deadlift. Some people will teach you to lift your head down. What happens if you put your head down? What happens to the rest of your body weight? Yeah, and your chest drops forwards.